The next feature on the keyboard is LFO. LFO is a low frequency oscillation. Now an oscillation is something that goes in an up and down fashion like a wave or like a roller coaster. It oscillates. It goes up and it goes down, and it does that over time, so it goes in that kind of motion. Okay. Low frequency means it does it at a low enough frequency, low enough rate that we can observe it changing. Okay, so it's not changing so rapidly that we can't hear it changing, it's changing slowly so we can hear it. So it's a low frequency oscillation. Okay. And there's two ways you can get that to work on this keyboard. You can get that oscillation to change the pitch of a note, or you can get that oscillation to change a filter. Okay. So when you get to the LFO section on the keyboard, it will say filter LFO and it's on or off. So if the filter LFO is on, the LFO will control a filter. If the filter LFO is off, the LFO will control pitch. So if I press a note down and I stick the LFO on and I change the depth of it, you can see the depth is the amount that it actually changes. It will start changing the pitch of this note quite significantly. So here's the note being played. You can clearly hear the note wobbling up and down there. It's doing it quite fast because the rate is quite fast. So the depth is the amount that it changes, the rate is the speed that it changes at. So if I change the rate to a slower rate, it's still going to change that note, wobble it up and down, but now it's going to do it at a slower rate. So LFO changes a sound, and it's like it takes the sound on a journey up and down. Okay, and that up and down will control either the pitch or it might control a filter. So let's put it onto filter now, and you can hear it changing the cutoff filter. Okay, so I'm going to press a note again, and I'm going to put the depth. I'm going to increase the depth so you can hear the notes changing, bringing a filter on and off. Down now, you can hear it changing, and that filter on and off. Okay. So there's two things you can control with an LFO. You can either control the pitch of the note or you control a filter on that note, and you can set the rate to make it do it faster or slower, and you can set the depth to make it a larger or smaller amount of change.